All right, guys. Review 3 from Michael Madsen, but the final review of the week, we have Kill Bill Volume 1. Came out in 2003, rated R, it's an hour and 51 minutes. This is, once again, it was directed and written by Quentin Tarantino, and one of the biggest things that I've learned throughout all of Tarantino's films is that he is mainly focused on gruesome and gore. Now, a lot of you might think that gruesome and gore are the exact same thing. However, it's not. Gore is just very visual effects. Gruesome is to the point of making you want to puke. On top of it all, Tarantino is very much into feet, which is very interesting if you ask me. But it's very prominent in this film. So now that we kind of overviewed just Tarantino himself, let's dive into the cast. We have Uma Thurman, who plays the bride. We have Lucy Liu, who plays O-Ren Ishii. We have Vivica A. Fox, who plays Vernita Green. We have Daryl Hannah, who plays Ellie Driver. We have David Carradine, who plays Bill. We have Michael Madsen, who plays Bud. Now, the whole film, we kind of get thrown into it. This film kind of goes back and forth between black and white and color, so just remember that. So the bride ends up being killed at her wedding. Go figure. Character name is the bride. And she ends up losing her child. And that's kind of where the whole vendetta is transpired from. We kind of jump back and forth because she makes this kill list of O-Ren Ishii, Vernita Green, Ellie Driver, Bill, Bud. They're all in her kill list. And we kind of just go jump back and forth between chapters of how she got from point A to point B. And it's extensive. There is a scene in this where she's fighting Vernita, and Vernita's daughter comes home from school. They cease the fight. And then after the kid goes into a room, they continue it. And it's kind of just like a back and forth thing right there. We get introduced to this Japanese sword maker who makes samurai swords that can cut through anything. He's retired, and then, he realizes that this is the whole aspect of, hey, Bill is the one who started this. So he's like, all right, I'm going to make it for you, but after this, I'm done. And she just kind of goes on a giant killing spree, when she kind of goes into O-Ren Ishii's club, or whatever you want to really call it. That is probably one of the gruesome, twosome, just the whole aspect of the scene. Now, Bill, Ellie Driver, and Bud aren't really in this film. They're more towards the end of it. But the reason why I use this as Michael Madsen's third and final review is because in this, he states, he's talking to Ellie Driver, and he goes, if we are meant to be killed, then obviously we did something bad enough to be killed. And all of these people are mercenaries, so it kind of sticks to me that a mercenary would actually see their faults and be like, hey, this is something that's messed up. This is what our karma lands us. Now, IMDb gave it an 8.2 out of 10. I give it a 5 out of 5. It's fun. It's a great story. And it's one of those redemption stories, revenge, that you want to focus on. Sadly and surprisingly, there is no place to stream this. So I highly suggest you find a way to watch it if you haven't already. And let me know what you think.